Zanu PF. Zanu PF. Pasne mandu. Ambenu borom sangan. Ambenu borom sangan. Pasne mandu. Comrades, I welcome you to the 377th ordinary session of the Politburo, being convened 2 weeks since our last meeting. It is most opportune that we convene this week as the Politburo, Central Committee and National Consultative Assembly, just ahead of the one-year mark since the last harmonized general elections. As the Politburo, we have the weighty responsibility to fully, critically, and proactively apply ourselves to matters that concern our revolutionary mass party and our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. Our collective expertise, experience, and backgrounds must be pulled together continuously for the good of the party, all people in our nation. The party is supreme and above our personal interests and our ambitions and our differences. The preoccupation of our meetings must reflect these realities towards deepening our unity, respect for each other's diverse views, and overall inter-party democratic practices and traditions. Hence, it is critically important that we not only introspect on the milestones achieved to date, but also the areas we must improve to better align with our ongoing national development agenda and the party building programs. Department by department, strategies should be continually sharpened to accelerate and leapfrog the implementation of policies, programs, and projects. The outcome of our discussions and resolutions of meetings must galvanize our party and the nation towards greater unity, greater peace, development, and prosperity. The party must be deliberate in this regard. We are a constitution-based party with a rich liberation war history, sound ideology, as well as clear rules and procedures of the party. The adherence to the correct line of the party is the mark of true revolutionaries, yielding to our individual or clique preferences is counter-revolutionary. There is no room for pseudo-revolutionaries in Zanu PF. In that spirit, I commend the Women's and the War Veterans Leagues for holding their National Assembly meetings. The manner in which issues were discussed in the resolutions articulated demonstrates the deep-seated commitment of the leagues to drive the party forward. Regrettably, the noises emanating from some quarters of the war veterans are of concern. The leadership of the war veterans and the secretary of the War Veterans League and other critical stakeholders are once again directed to make concerted efforts to close the fissures within the grouping, which is strategic entity to both our party and our country. Let us remain vigilant and on guard against the various forms of infiltration by the enemy. We must never betray our revolution or dishonor the ultimate sacrifice paid by the many sons and daughters of the soil who fought for our freedom and our independence. Going forward, I call upon you, comrades, to provide solid leadership as well as wise and honest guidance to all wings of the party. This should always be informed by the party constitution and the correct line of the party. We must be leaders who exhibit integrity and principle at all times. Comrades, our party-led government is marching forward and realizing success across all sectors of the economy. As a leadership, we must unite the party around our vision, around the principles of the party, and around the values and ideology which has kept this party together. Zanu PF is a party that is organized and anchored on its grassroots structures. It is therefore important that it's essential that the ongoing restructuring of the grassroots organization exercise consolidates the strength of the party, because the party is at the grassroots level. I commend all the provinces for the progress so far achieved. Tiri musango taimba rwero kuti nzira dzemasoja. It was part of the teaching of the revolution. Because zvinanzi toimba rwero. Taiti isu ngaritaurei netsika dzakanaka ruzhinji rweZimbabwe. Vazive zvakananga musangano weZanu PF, musangano wedu vasinongwani. At government level, preparations for the SADC summit have gathered momentum, while the road construction and other infrastructure development projects have seen more congestion on our roads. This is the small price we must pay for the development being rolled out. I call upon all Zimbabweans to be patient and considerate of each other on the roads during this period. As a result of our preparation for hosting SADC summit. And in that regard, some roads have become highly congested. So we appeal to our citizens to be patient as motorists. In light of the SADC summit, I urge the party, including our business and economic partners, to take a keen interest in the planned nationalization week. The event will run under the theme promoting innovation to unlock opportunities for sustainable economic growth and development towards a nationalized SADC. I commend farmers in the Ministry of Lands, Agriculture, Water, Fisheries, and Rural Development for surpassing the winter wheat planting targets. This is, I've been informed by the Minister of he has told me that we have surpassed the winter planting levels of the past. Congratulations. I hope that drought relief is reaching our vulnerable households countrywide. it is the duty of us here. We cover all the provinces. So we have the duty to monitor whether drought relief actually reaches every household who are in need of food relief. This year, the harvests were very low. So almost every province is in need of food support from government, and the government is the Zanu PF government, and we are Zanu PF nation. We have begun the preparations for the summer cropping season. So we should urge our farmers in the provinces where we come from to come forward and acquire inputs that the provincial headquarters in their respective provinces. Last week, I officially commissioned the Madokero Creek housing project and the phase 2 more extension here in Harare. The projects, which were funded by the Transformed Public Service Pension Fund, will go a long way in ensuring that our hard-working and patriotic public servants' welfare is catered for and improved. Under the Second Republic, we have given attention to the comfort of those who work for government. This is why we are directing public funds for the construction of houses for our public servants. I also had the opportunity to meet with investors from the United Arab Emirates, whose investment will result in Zimbabwe realizing self-sufficiency in the manufacture of electricity cables. This investment is said to have positive impacts on our road electrification program, as well as the mining, telecommunications, and agriculture sectors, among others. Earlier this morning, we celebrated the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, where I had the privilege to launch the Drugs and Substance Abuse Plan of Action this morning. The parties therefore aims to keep abreast of the provisions of the plan and help cascade down strategies to nip in the bud the drug and substance abuse menace in our society. On the international relations front, since our last meeting, I was pleased to attend the inauguration of the President of the Republic of South Africa, His Excellency Many lessons can be drawn from the aftermath of the South African elections and the broader developments in the global South. Hence, in this context, and that of the upcoming elections in our region, all the wings of the party must do more to strengthen relations and exchanges within the grouping of former liberation movements of Southern Africa towards defending our collective freedom, our collective independence, and our collective sovereignty. Our party in government has the pleasure to host delegates from the Communist Party of China, as well as the Comrade Daniel Chapo, the presidential candidate for Frelimo Party, during the forthcoming general elections in Mozambique, scheduled for 9th October later this year. Comrade Daniel Chapo went around frontline states countries to inform us that he is the coming leader of Frelimo and the future leader of Mozambique. And we received him well when he was here. visits are critical to further enhance our engagement drive while consolidating the gains realized from our strategic and comprehensive socio-economic and political alliances in the region. Zanu PF must never shy away from playing its part to advance the revolutionary vision and the principles of our regional and continental founding fathers with regards to advancing Pan-African unity, independence, freedom, sovereignty, peace, and harmony. This includes an improved quality of life, peace, security, and sustainable development for the people of our motherland, Africa. Let us stay the course and accelerate the modernization and industrialization for the growing of the economy of our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. Going forward, a conducive social and economic environment where every Zimbabwean contributes to national development should be nurtured. We each individually and collectively have to contribute to the modernization of our country, Zimbabwe. I'm fully aware that certain unruly elements, in collaboration with our detractors, have activated that perennial tendencies of seeking to disturb our security, peace, and prevailing tranquility environment in our country. They must be warned that my government will not broker any form of mischief under whatever pretext. The law will take its course without fear or failure. Comrades, in conclusion, may I reiterate that our party remains supreme. The spirit of unity, peace, and harmony, as well as discipline and loyalty, permeate from the leadership across the party and the rank and file of our party. Comrades, let's now turn to our agenda.